What's up? My name is Jen and thanks for checking out this video. These are some great ab exercises that you can do at home, no equipment needed, and a lot of them are Pilates based, or they come straight from Pilates because I love Pilates. Joseph Pilates was a genius. Enough talking, let's just jump right into the workout. And yeah, you can check out more details about this post in my blog post on fitdoll.info. Okay, so let's jump right in. You're gonna start on your back, and you want to make sure that you have no space. Okay, so you want to tuck your pelvis, and you tuck your tailbone under so you have no space in your low back on the mat. You're gonna inhale through your nose, exhale, come up. Look at your belly button. With straight arms like you're splashing water, you're going to pulse the arms up and down while you breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then you're going to squeeze your knees up into tabletop position at a 90-degree angle. So the whole time you want to keep sinking your belly button down towards your mat, flattening the abs, okay? So you don't want to have everything bulged up here. If you have a little bulge going, try and sink your belly button down deeper into the mat. And then you lift the legs up so you can't see my feet, but my toes are pointed. Keep pulsing the arms, breathing. This gets you warmed up really fast. Okay, and then you can lower the legs down onto a 45-degree angle. Keep reaching through the toes. A little higher with the shoulders. Arms are straight. Pulse a little faster in and out. Last set. And hugging the knees in. We're going to go right into single leg stretch. So you're going to curl your head up. You're going to have one hand on your shin, one hand on your knee. And you're going to pulse the leg in for 2. And then switch, keeping that leg nice and long. And switch. And switch. So I just do a bunch of these really until my core feels warm. And it will be warm after the 100s you just did. Again, you want to bring your belly button down into the mat, flattening, and keep coming up in the shoulders. Then we're going to pick it up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hug the knees in. Lower your head and neck down. You can shake it out. And just a side note, if your neck is bothering you when you do this, you can have one hand behind your head to support you. But just know, with time, as your core gets stronger, you'll take the tension out of your neck too. So, just a little side note. Okay, so going right into double leg stretch, you're gonna curl your head and neck again above your mat. Always exhale as you come up. You're gonna bring your arms back by your ears and your legs out on that 45-degree angle. And then you're gonna exhale, knees into chest. This one's really challenging. Like you're swimming through water, moving the arms around. Just keep the breath moving, focus on your belly button. This should be really slow and controlled, and that's what makes it hard. And let's do one more. You don't need to do too many of these. And coming in, lower the head and neck down. We're going to go right into scissors. So peel your upper body up off your mat. Lengthen the right leg up long, left leg out wide on a 45-degree angle. Grab behind your thigh, your calf, or your ankle, and you're going to pulse the bottom leg down for 2 and switch. Down, 2, and breathe. So in Pilates, Pilates, you're creating length in your muscles. All right, so you want to keep reaching with all your might all the way through the tips of your toes, getting your legs as straight as you possibly can. So you're building and you're sculpting long, lean muscles. Okay, good. And last one, and hug it in. Then you can place your hands underneath your tush. Lift the legs up on a 90-degree angle. We're going to start with the feet pointed. Sorry, I know you can't see my feet. I don't have a lot of space here to work with, so bear with me. So feet are pointed. Okay, toes are pointed. You're going to exhale yourself up off your mat, focusing on your navel. And then you're going to flex the heels down. Oh, look, you can't see my feet there. And then exhale the legs back up to 90. This doesn't have to be a huge range of motion for it to be really effective. Okay, so just lowering down, stopping at the 45-degree angle, don't go any further, and then coming back up. If you're super strong and you can keep your low back on the mat and go deeper or lower than a 45-degree angle, by all means do that. But if you find yourself getting some space back there, just stop it at the 45, control it, and work with that range to begin. And lower down. Taking a nice breather. Hands are going to go behind the head, and elbows are going to stay wide. We're going to lengthen the left leg out on that 45-degree angle again. You're going to curl your head, neck, and chin up and twist to the opposite knee. And you want to get this rib cage, this opposite rib cage, up off your mat. Okay? And twist. These are crisscross. And you've seen these before. Everybody, kind of knows this exercise. But if you do it slow and controlled and you really focus on lifting the rib cage and really twisting your upper body, even trying to look back behind you, it changes the whole thing. It makes it so much harder. And twist. We're going to pick it up in just a second. Let's do one more slow. Let's do 10 fast. Ready? And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yay! Awesome job. Okay, so let's come sitting up. Okay, we're going to flip over into our plank variations. So planks are great for your core. Oop, you can't see me again. So planks are great for your core, and in the blog post I talk about how your core is not just like your abs that you can see in the front. It wraps all the way around to the muscles in your back too. So we want to make sure we're getting those muscles too. So we're going to do some exercise to strengthen the entire core today. So you're going to be coming into a nice plank, and I want to make sure I'm in the shot here for you. Nice long line from the crown of your head all the way out to your heels. Okay, you don't want to be sinking down, and you don't want to be lifting your butt up too high. To really work the core, you need to tuck the pelvis under, and you want to think about pushing the floor away from you so that you're not sinking in your upper body. Okay, so really engaging your back body as well. Okay, so you can just standard, hold a plank for, whatever, a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Or if that's a little too boring for you, you can add in some variations. So I like to do these side toe taps. So we're going to do 10 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then, I need to take a little breather here. It's okay to take a little break. These are challenging. So the next thing are little knee dips for the low abdominals. So just tapping the knees down and then lifting up. And these are great, like, if you just don't have a lot of time, and you just have to bust these out, like right as you get out of bed, or if you're that motivated, and rest. See, I don't even have a lot of space in my house here to work with, but I'm doing it. So we're going into little prances, right and left. And then you can quicken these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lift the hips. I like to take a break in down dog. Okay. That feels good to me. So do what feels good to you too. Crunch your side body and look back towards your back leg while maintaining your plank. They're hard. What makes it harder is by trying to look back at your heel. Let's do 2 more. And rest. Okay, that's a great one. Those are very challenging. All right, so we're gonna go into some Pilates swimming. Press your pubic bone down, engage in the core, pull your belly button up off the mat, lift the thighs off the mat. Okay, that's first, and then lift the arms up, and then you go for a little swim. Kick, 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 breathing in through the nose and blowing out through the mouth. Kick, 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 kick. Keep that neck long. Keep pulling your abs away from your mat. And lower down. The next variation of this is that you can just lift and lower. Lift and lower. We'll do 2 more of those. Lift and lower. And lift and lower. And you can just stretch your back out. You can do that. Just press back into a little child's pose. And breathe. So, starting here, and then what you're going to do is shoot your arms out in front of you and try not to smash your face on the floor. Okay, like this. Okay, that was a very gentle one. All right, just to show you. But, so, then you can, as your flexibility increases in your back, you can come up onto your hands and reach out in front and come back up. Okay. So you want to keep your legs nice and straight, and they kind of rock up back behind you as you come forward. Okay, and this is really great for your back. Okay, and I just want to stress, don't come up too far if you're not, you don't have that mobility in your spine. You don't want to hurt your spine. So just come up as far as you can on your hands. Okay. And let's do 1 more. Okay, mine aren't perfect, and I haven't done them in a long time, so I'm not perfect on those. But let's stay in our stomach, because I want to show you one more thing that's great for your back muscles. So this is a yoga thing. So you're gonna reach for your feet back behind you, okay? And you need to have a little bit of flexibility in your quads to do this. But so if this is too much for you, just start here, working on the flexibility. Once you have that flexibility, then you want to begin to press your feet away from you, okay? And that's what pulls your body up into this bow position, okay? And so you're just gonna hold it, and you wanna keep reaching your toes up towards the ceiling and pulling your feet away from you. It's also a great shoulder opener. So, and then you can just lower everything down. So, let's do 1 more. These don't look like much. Let me tell you something. These are a lot of work. Okay. Back up. And lower down. And I suggest definitely after that one, take a little counter stretch.